Rainy Martin couldn't believe that he was eyed now as a main suspect on Eric Stanford's death because he was a Morrison, the son of whom Eric's father worked for as a personal security. He was puzzled of Eric's plan of monitoring him, considering him a suspect.
I didn't say we are accusing you, Mr. Morrison. What I'm trying to point out was Eric had suspicions that someone in your company has something to do with the Ridge Heights incident, and that was what the reason why he was here for. He never told us who it was, sir, not even the slightest idea. We came here for Eric, and we couldn't just stand by and wait for someone to claim his body since his parents were dead and we are his only family, especially me. I apologize for the misunderstanding, and we hope that we can both work for the solution of his investigation and his untimely death.
I accept your apology, and since he was also an employee of this company, it is but right that I, the CEO of this corporation, should extend our assistance for the hospital expenses and his burial. I will look forward to the results of your investigations, and I am willing to cooperate.
Ariane felt heavy-hearted that she rushed out of the hospital building to breathe. Ray Martin caught an eye on her that he followed suit.
Rainy came close to her and said, "I'm sorry that you have to go through such pain. I know, because I have gone through it when I lost someone I care so much."
Ray Martin hugged Ariane to comfort her. She felt his warmth that she couldn't control her emotions any longer.
Ariane, I'm so sorry about Eric. My deepest sympathy.
Ariane cried profusely. Why did they do this to him? Whoever did this must be brought to justice, Mr. Morrison. They must pay for what they did to Eric.
Come, you need to rest now. You've been so stressed lately. I can't bear to see you like this, Ariane.
I need to talk to you, Sir Rain, in private, where no one is around, not even your chauffeur or your entourage. I want us to be alone.
Rainy was speechless, and he felt troubled of what Ariane wanted of him. Then he said, "Sure, I know of a place
I'll tell you where to go, Mr. Morrison." Ariane cut in.
Rainy Martin took the car key from his chauffeur's hand and said, "I'm driving alone with Ariane. Stay where you are, we'll get back soon." And so Rain drove along the road and both were quiet.
Ariane was looking out the window for a place where they could have a deep conversation with no one around until she found the right spot. "We can stop here now, Mr. Morrison." Ray Martin parked the car in a deserted area where grasses and trees stood by. Both stepped out of the car, and with a puzzled look, he asked, "Why here, Ariane? This place was very open and we can easily be seen here." Ariane replied, "Yes, it is the right place to talk. No one around to distract us." Ray Martin felt it funny, but he went along with Ariane. Then Ariane faced Rain with a severe look and lashed out at Rain. "How dare you keep things from me about Monica?" Rain was astonished and felt cornered.
"What are you talking about, Ariane?" asked Rainy with furrowed brows.
"You know what I am talking about. You knew all along my sister was alive. Don't you ever lie to me."
Rainy Martin was shocked and almost near in tears. "How did you find out?"
"So it was true. How could you do this to me and my family?" We were troubled about Monica's thoughtlessness for not talking to us, but we're still hopeful that she would appear on our doorstep one day, only to prove that she was missing throughout these years. Why keep her secretly? Rain was dazed and speechless. "Why didn't you say anything after you hired me?" asked Ariane.
"Why should I when you wrote in your resume that you had no sibling? That made me wonder why you must give me false information. Was it because you're suspicious of me? You should have confronted me, rather remain quiet, and make me your suspect."
"I don't want to hear more of your lies, Mr. Ray Morrison. Return my sister to us, please. Have pity for my parents."
"Please forgive me, Ariane, if I remain mum about her existence. It will only complicate things."
Where will this dispute between Ariane and Rain Martin leads to? Why is Rain keeping Monica in the first place? Part 21 follows.